Go ahead, Kalaf. Are you a Muslim?
Hello, CP. I'm ex-Muslim. I'm عابر من ظلمات إبليس إلى نور المسيح. I entered from the blindness of Islam into the light of Christ.
I'm into that, my friend. I'm happy for you.
Um, to be honest, brother, I can see always the Muslims always denying their hadith, always denying their Quran, always denying, and it's very sad. It's
No, no,
very
this
sad.
is actually this is good because you see when you see a Muslim and you used to be a Muslim yourself, it's a
Yes,
sign that he is not accepting his religion.
yes,
You know, like you
yes.
will not find a Christian saying, "I don't accept what Jesus says or what Paul said or what Peter said," right?
That's true. That's true.
Why we don't?
That's very true.
Because we are not ashamed of what we believe in. But for them, in their inner, they knew that this is a garbage religion. So they try their
Yes,
best to deny what is written in their books.
and there is so much shame associated with denying it. They don't want to
Everything is a
deny it.
shame. A prophet is a
Yes,
pervert. He is a thief. He go after even his own son. He made verses any woman she want to sleep with him.
yes.
And not to mention all his false prophecies and all his stupid things in the Quran. History is wrong. Science is wrong. Language is wrong. You speak Arabic, I can tell. I mean, his Arabic is so funny. And then they say to you, the Quran is so amazing. Is that why the Arab refuse to believe in the amazing Quran? If the Quran language was astonishing.
You know, always the non-Arab Muslims, they always say Hazrat Aisha, Hazrat. You know, for us, this is funny because we don't say these things.
Hazrat, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah,
It's
those
it,
they.
it's like
I think
mockery for us.
they took this from the Turkish Hadarat. You know, Hadarat,
Yes, I
Hadarat.com.
think so. Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. But what
Hey,
can you say?
hey, oh,
Hazrat Aisha, she was a whore, according to their books. She used to decorate women.
She used to go with the black slave and decorate her, put makeup on her
Yeah,
to go and catch
exactly.
some of the boys
She
from Quraysh.
decorate girls so she
لنصطاد.
can hunt.
Yes,
And this is Sunni
yes.
hadith. This
remember,
is not Shia.
لنصطاد الشباب من شباب قريش. So we
قريش
can catch
نصطاد
the
بها
boys from
شبابا
Quraysh.
من
Yes.
قريش نصطاد بها
Now,
شبابا من
yes.
قريش. So we
remember, she
can
also
hunt.
wanted to do orgies on the Hajj. If you guys remember, she was disappointed she couldn't do the orgies on the Hajj. Anyway, I just wanted to back up your point, CP. I'm actually trained probation officer. When the guy was saying, "Oh, in the U.S., child, whatever," that has nothing to do with the law. It has to do with bias and bad judges who are releasing illegals for raping kids and all this other stuff. One of my teachers even said that they're releasing illegals or under sentencing them so they don't get flagged by ICE. So I wanted to back you up. You're 100% correct, CP. On it has nothing to do with the U.S. law. He's just trying to use the U.S. as a scapegoat to
My friend,
make.
imagine he is so weak to the point he is comparing what is supposedly the law of God with the law of American and especially the hippies in America, like the democratic
100%.
states, you know. So in America, you can be a gay. Okay, is Allah going to compete with them? Yes. In the heaven of Allah, the America of Allah, gays will be in heaven and they can have sex with anyone they want, including Muhammad.
Well, remember, some of the hadiths say that you'll have little boys, perfect-looking little boys, like how when Allah appeared to Muhammad, feeding you grapes, and possibly some of the virgins
No,
will
this is
be
this is in
men
the
and
Quran.
pretty-looking
This is in
men.
the Quran.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the Quran, little boys, according to Muslim, will be serving them, and they are so white and so pretty. Why they are so pretty? To do what with them? And not only that, in Christianity, if you are even a person who drink and drunk, if you are a thief, if you do sexual immorality, including to be a homosexual, you won't go to heaven. In Islam, Allah forgive all sin except shirk.
Well, he does and he doesn't. The Quran and Hadith are full of contradiction. It says, "Oh, you'll only be judged for your sins," but then throwing Christians and Jews in hellfire, and then there's other things in the Quran that contradict itself, and then other Qurans that contradict other Qurans, and
CP, I think the 80,000 little boys are for dawah. They'll make dawah with them.
Yeah, and if you watch videos of Muslims about the heaven of Allah, there's a video in the Deen show. The guy he says to you, 80,000 boys will serve you. 80,000 boys for one guy. I mean, even the lies of Muhammad is beyond stupidity. If I'm
It
going
sounds
to
like a
eat,
nightmare.
what they will serve me?
I'll
80,000. They cannot even go inside the room. 80,000 boys to serve one guy. I mean, this who is the stupid here? And not only
But
that,
serving in what way though? There could be
Islam.
sexual
Hold on.
service, you
Not
know.
even let us say serving without being bad. Let's say just serving. What kind of religion claiming that it's against slavery, which is not right, because Muhammad himself was an owner of slaves. He owned a slave, he raped a slave, he captured a slave, he made the slaves. In the heaven too, there's slaves. Who are those boys? Slaves. Okay, what about the women? Who they are created to be there, and their maids. They have maids. The maid, each maid, she have 70 maid. Every maid, she have 70 assistant maid. So you end with millions of maids. All of them, they are servant slaves in the. So slavery in heaven, slavery in earth, and all for the white man. All the Muslim in the heaven, they will be white.
And
Not only that, CP,
don't dare say Momo's black or deaf.
you can also see that's a whole different issue. But you can see, CP, their heaven is only for the man. The woman, she has to watch her husband make nikah, and she's watching there, clapping for him. Go, 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 go.
Why her
Imagine
breasts
this.
swell and her butt swells.
This.
Yeah, and
he'll
Muhammad,
have
he described how they will do it. He says, Dahman, Dahman, which means,
Dahman.
yeah,
Go,
like
go,
this,
go
you know,
in, go in.
like this sound, you know, like you hit so hard with your penis. So, and then this guy, he says to me that we are Muslims and we will be the majority in the world. When in fact, all Muslims in the world, they are denying Islam. Which Islamic country is Islamic country? Egypt? Where?
Yeah, well, those
Turkey?
countries, like you're
What about
born and you're
Turkey?
just automatically marked
The president of
Muslim.
Turkey, Erdogan, is an imam of a mosque. This was his job, official job. He is now the president for the last more than 20 years. Number
Not
one
only that,
prostitution
CP.
country in the Mediterranean is Turkey.
CP, if you
Wow.
see the Muslims, you ask them, how many Muslims is there now? They say 2 billion. Okay. Do you think the Shias are Muslim? The Sunni will say no.
No.
Okay, Shia, do you think Sunni is Muslim? No. Okay, now we have 700,000.
What about the
Okay.
Druze?
Sufi, do
No.
you think?
Is
What
Druze
about
Muslim?
Sufi? What
No.
about Druze?
Is Ahmadiyya Muslim?
Not only that,
No.
Really,
Is,
they're 1,000 idiots together.
is Sufi
In
Muslims?
groups.
not only
No. Is Sufi Muslims? No. Who's
well,
left?
not only that, but they make it a pain. I think it was like AP and David Wood going over some of the statistics, like how it showed, oh, look at Iran statistics, 90%, right? But if you used unpartial, like ungovernment organizations, it was actually only 40% actually said that they truly believed in Islam, and the others were essentially saying it just so they weren't killed. Plus, you have people like in Egypt or Iran or whatever. You're just born Muslim. You're born, you automatically are marked Muslim. There were other stories too of like there was a kid left outside a church, and that to people to take care of it. They took care of it for a few years, but then Egypt took it because it's like, oh, it's an Arab baby, so they took it, put it in a Muslim orphanage or something along those lines, like a daycare, and then put it down as Muslim. So it's very, very, very deceitful how they what they say Muslim is, and it's only through birth rates, right? We talked about the
Yeah, but
avalanche
you
of
know,
apostasy,
at the end
24
of
to
the day,
25%.
birth rate is not helping them because that making them more in a horrible position, and this is why they are running. When people they go out of the of Islamic countries, they see how the world is, and then most of them they deny Islam. But you know, there is other issue, like in Western countries, because many Western are so naive, and many of them they are suffering from you know, kind of mental break. So Muslim they can find between the Western people who convert to Islam. However, the ones who they are leaving Islam from Muslims background is way more than those who convert to Islam. We can't even compare. The difference is that when somebody convert to Islam, they make 1,000 video for him. But the one who leave Islam, like you don't make a video because you don't want to be known. They will kill you. You know, we know that this is a terrorist organization. So the difference between both is a huge as in number. But one, there's many people they make even themselves left Islam, become Muslim, sorry, just to make money. You go on YouTube, you open a channel, you will have right away 200,000 subscribers. Just say I'm ex-Christian. If you are an ex-Jew, even way more, they will love you. You will notice that all
like
those who
Central.
open channels in YouTube claiming that they convert to Islam, they are ex-Catholic.
Like Central Dallas selling his Viagra and all this other BS, like halal energy drinks and all this other stuff. It's one after another. They're being, shown to be scams, like the like the scam college, and all this other stuff. So yeah, it's a money making thing, and most new converts leave Islam within 5 years, like a huge chunk of them. So
Yeah, I saw a speech in a Muslim conference. I think it was in Michigan. The sheikh was talking about why most of Muslims who convert to Islam they leave in within 2 years, 2 years, from and a few only they stay as Muslim. Simply after they go, uh, they learn more. In the beginning, most of Western they are looking for a new culture, new culture, something new. They are they are done with those American. They don't want to be with the American no more. They want a culture which make them feel more warm, like families things. So the Muslims, when you convert to Islam, they make you a superstar. They invite you for interview. They support you. They invite you for dinners, lunch. They give you hugs. But then after a few months, you became an old thing. There's a new guy. He's the superstar now. So then you lose the light, and you are not the star no more. Unless you are already a celebrity, you do not need that.
just
So
look at Sneeko and Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate literally said he is Allah, he is God, and
No one
they're
talks
still
about
making
them anymore.
excuses for him.
Yeah,
well, he is.
they
They're
became
still trying to
irrelevant.
say though. There was still a stream not too long ago. There was this guy was I think hopped up a Politics Roadshow or like a giant DOC or whatever, and they're like, I still see him saying, "Oh, look at we're actually winning this year because they took L after L this year in debates, whatever." And they're like, "Oh, look at, but we still have Andrew Tate, we still have Sneeko." It's like, are they even Muslim? Even Sneeko is saying how annoying Muslims are
No. I mean, what
because
kind
he
of
wants to listen to
equality?
music.
Let us see what you see when you mention those. Those are the trash of society. So what is like? Is a Sneeko a philosopher? This guy don't even have high school.
But that's what Muhammad teaches, right? That one guy who was good in battle, he kept, trying to bribe him over to the religion, right?
Yeah, it's not
Like,
only they are not
even if they're,
educated, they are like Andrew Tate is a pimp. I mean, the Muslims are proud of a pimp, and he's still a pimp. Did even he stop his business? No.
well, he's like Muhammad.
Yeah. So I believe that Andrew Tate he converted to Islam because he was seek asylum in Emirat because he knew they are going to go after him and have cases. Already he have a case actually against him uh, in England, but he was preparing himself to go to Muslim country. This is why, if you notice in his video, he says he bought 7 citizenship long before his arrest. Why? Why somebody have American passport, British passport? He's buying more passport. Simply, he is preparing himself to escape. So he found that he went to Emirat, and obviously they convinced him that if something happened to you, you can come here. Nobody will deliver you. Look what happened to Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik is wanted by India. Zakir Naik, he went to Malaysia, and they will not deliver him. So you'll be protected. So most of those criminals who they seek Islam, they seek refuge from their problems, which is going to be with Allah. For all of them, they are criminals. Few of them, if they don't have a crime now, they will have a crime later. In fact, many of them even they convert inside jail. And then when they leave the jail, because the Muslim, they make a gang inside the prison, so they seek protection inside the prison, like Muslim, like Mexican gang, white gang, Muslim gang. So there's gangs inside the
Yeah.
jail. Every group
Yeah.
they join together. You have to join one of them in order to be protected, not to be alone. So
Actually, that's what David Wood said.
yeah, no, this is
He
true.
said
This is
eventually it's going to
true.
be like a
This is
worldwide
true.
gang.
No, I spoke to somebody who converted to Islam in jail. He told me what happened. I told him, why you convert? He said, I have to. He said, in the jail I was in, I think it was in Michigan, a lot of Muslims. So if you join them, you will be protected by the Muslims. As
Well,
soon
it's
as
similar for like the white supremacist gang. Like, for example, I had a whole gang class. Like Al Capone, when he went to jail, he actually the Aryan Brotherhood was like, hey, we're gonna protect you, and then eventually just started essentially acting like, kept coming in for money and would beat him like literally almost to death and all this other stuff when he was in jail because they didn't care what he was outside. Like, yeah, it's pretty severe.
Yeah.
But you're 100% correct about that.
But anyway, the question is, can Muslims convince us Islam is good? There's nothing good in Islam, and Islam always fail. Muhammad, his reputation is so horrible, and the reason they deny what Islam and what the interpretation of books saying, what the Hadith saying, what the Quran. When a Muslim, he claimed, like this guy, he claimed he believed in the Quran only. The Quran is so clear in many phrases, but they add things to it to fix it. The Quran says you can beat your wife. Nowhere it says lightly.
Remember, CP, it's clear, but it's also unclear. It's clear about everything, but then it's clear about some things.
Yeah, the Quran actually make it clear in the Quran in many verses that Allah, he made the Quran clear. Yet the clear Quran need 1,000 interpretation, and the 1,000 interpretation need 1,000 interpretation. Do we have any Muslim want to join us? Let us see. We have Love of Christ. He is waiting with us. Go ahead, Love of Christ.
My friend, how are you, my friend?
I'm fine.
I want to know something to help me. Why is it that we have a problem that the Bible says a baby girl makes a woman dirty for twice the time period as a baby boy?
No. Hold on. One by one. One by. You are a Muslim. You called me before.
Okay,
you are supposed to Palestine.
Okay,
Hold on. One by one. In order to understand you, can you give me the verse you are saying and tell me what it's saying? Go ahead.
Okay, Leviticus chapter 12 verse 1 says, the Lord speaks unto Moses, saying, speak to the children of Israel. If a woman gives birth to a baby boy, she will be dirty for 7 days. But if she gives birth to a baby girl, she shall be unclean and dirty for 2 weeks. So how come God can basically give a message that a baby girl makes the mommy dirty for 2 weeks, but the boy, it only makes the mom dirty for 1 week? How come the baby girl makes a mommy more impure than a baby boy? How do we answer this, my friend?
Okay, I can answer you.
That's in the Bible. In the Bible, in the Old Testament.
Okay. Let me ask you. In your religion, if I show you the same, what you will say? Are you going to condemn it?
It's not in the Quran.
Okay, no problem. I said in your religion.
In the Hadith, yes, I can condemn it in
So
the Hadith.
no, you cannot condemn it. Do you condemn Muhammad? Because the one who said that is Muhammad.
So my friend, what aboutism? Now
Okay,
I'm talking
so
about
listen.
something. Then you say,
So
what
do you
about your
condemn?
religion?
Okay, let us make it clear.
Do
you condemn?
What
Do
is
you
the answer
condemn?
to this, my friend?
Listen.
What is the answer? How can you believe this?
We can't talk at the same time. Do you condemn Muhammad saying that?
It's saying what's contained in the Bible, that a baby makes a woman unclean for twice the period.
Okay.
Does Muhammad say that?
I will answer you about that. I'm asking you.
What is the answer to this question? You don't answer questions by asking about Muhammad. Now you're running, my friend.
Do you condemn Muhammad saying the same exact thing? Yes or no?
If it's in the Quran, I condemn him.
All right. So now we will go to the Quran. We will go to the Quran. Okay, we'll go to the Quran. And I will go to the Bible after I finish. Hold on. In the Quran it says,
but why in the Quran
it says women. Hold on. We can't talk at the same time. In the Quran it says women are shit.
But answer this question, my friend.
I'm answering you. So in the Quran
why are you
it
running
says,
to the Quran when I ask you about Bible?
You said you don't accept the Hadith. Now we have it in the Quran, so you don't want the Quran no more, right?
Okay. Show me this verse in the Quran. Show me.
Okay.
He's not running. He's showing you your hypocrisy. If you think it's an issue
I asked
with the Bible,
him about the Bible.
All right. Okay.
Quran, sir.
Here we go. Read for me chapter 4. Read for me chapter 4, verse number 43.
Okay, I'll go there. Chapter 4, verse number 43. Can we go there? And then you promise me you'll answer the Quran, the Bible, which says a woman is dirty.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Chapter 4,
verse 43 says, what translation you are reading? What translation you are reading?
Yeah. I'm reading by Muhammad Asad.
Muhammad Asad. Here we go. I will open Muhammad Asad.
You never heard of him, my friend? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la taqrabu salah. O you who have believed, do not pray while you are in a state of drunkenness. Am I correct? وَأَنْتُمْ سُكَرَى. But wait until what you are saying. Also, nor yet whilst you are in a state requiring total ablution, until you have bathed, except if you are traveling, because there's an exception. But if you are ill, or are traveling, or have just satisfied a want of nature, or have had sexual intercourse with a woman and find no water, then take resort to pure dust passing lightly over your face. So it's saying if you're involved in sexual impurity, defecation, going drunk, don't do prayer. But how does that compare with the Bible saying that a baby girl makes a woman
in the front
impure
of
for twice
everybody,
the period of a baby
hold on,
boy?
hold on, you're a big
Is
mouth,
that
you're a
from
big
God
mouth,
or is that from
you
the
are a
devil,
big
my
mouth, you
friend?
say nothing. Where in the verse it says involved in sexual intercourse with your wives?
It says, okay, let me read. But if you are ill or are traveling or have just
No,
satisfied
no,
a
show
want
me
of
in Arabic
nature,
where it says
or,
that. Show me where it says that in Arabic.
or have cohabited with a woman, or have cohabited with a woman, that's the word,
Where
cohabited
it
with a
says
woman
in
and can
Arabic,
find no
you
water.
see, everybody heard you saying, oh, you believe,
Yeah.
you're claiming to speak Arabic. So read for me where
Yeah.
it says if you have intercourse. It says here, لامستم النساء. لامستم, what لامستم mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No. It says here, وَإِن كُنْتُمْ. Listen, let's listen, my
وإن
friend.
كنتم,
Because you are
okay.
running to the
What the
Quran
word
when I caught
what
you
the
out.
word
I'll read
لامستم
it, my
mean?
friend.
What the word
My
لامستم
friend,
mean?
I'll
What
read
the
it.
word, listen, what the word لامستم mean?
It means when you have had intercourse or cohabitate,
No,
close
لامستم,
intimacy with
you
a
are a
woman.
liar. لامستم mean touch.
Close in.
لامستم mean
Okay, no.
touch.
What does touch? Touch means how? How? Touch how?
How you
Sexually.
touch, guys?
Not
So
just
now you
touching a
Muslims,
woman.
hold on.
Touch how?
So you Muslims, you have intercourse with a woman by touching her?
No, not
It
by
depends on
touching
your
her in a
madhab.
literal sense. Touching her mean when the Bible, for example,
No,
says when you
it
have touched a
says
woman.
it says if you touch,
sexually.
it says if you
Sexually, my
touch,
friend.
it says if you touch
No.
shit, if you touch shit, you or
Yes.
touch women
Does
is
the
the
Quran
same.
say touch? Does the Quran say touch shit? Does
Yes,
it say touch
yes,
shit?
yes.
No,
It says
It says here if you have
الغائط
satisfied. No. How can you touch
what
shit?
الغائط mean? What
That
الغائط
is if
mean?
you have.
What
Go to the.
الغائط mean?
It means it.
What
I'll
what
explain.
الغائط
that
mean?
was
Can
on
I
What
answer?
your
Can
الغائط
I
mean?
answer you, my friend?
What
Can I answer, my
what
friend?
الغائط mean?
I'm answering. It means when you have the call of nature, when you go and shit in the toilet. But now and then, if you also have sexual intimacy with a woman, touch is a very loose way of saying sexual.
In the
Like the
front of
Bible says,
everybody,
when
in
you
the
have
front of
touched a
everybody,
woman.
in the front
So
of
how does
everybody,
that
in the front
compare?
of
How does that?
everybody. Do you
I'll read it
accept?
for you. So
You
it's
said you
مرضى
hold
على
on.
سفر أو جاء أحد منكم من الغائط أو لامستم النساء فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا فامسحوا. You see, I got you
This guy's
busted
an
on
idiot.
Leviticus 12. Now you're running away. Why,
This
sir?
guy's an idiot.
Leviticus 12
So
says a
listen,
woman is
listen.
dirty. How can God do that?
Okay.
How can
All
God
right. All
inspire
right.
that,
All
my
right.
friend?
Listen.
That's the
Listen. Guys,
Okay,
don't talk, please.
answer
Don't
me.
talk. Me
Answer.
me
Why
and
are
him
you
alone.
running, my friend?
Love.
My
Listen,
friend,
listen.
why are you running?
Listen. You are a son of muta
Yes.
because nowhere it says if you have sex. If you can prove it to me, it says you touch. You claim that
What does
touching women.
lamastumun nisa?
Listen.
Go to Lisan
Yes,
al-Arab. Okay, go to Lisan al-Arab.
lamastum mean touch.
No,
So
but touch how? Touch how?
does it
Sexually, my
say,
friend.
okay, hold
What
on.
does touch?
So no, in the Quran it says what the Quran always use the word if you do if.
Yes.
So now the Quran
So,
is not using the
my
word.
friend.
The Quran is
So,
not using the word if. The Quran is using
yes.
the word touch, correct?
So, my friend, if that is the case, how come Lisan al-Arab and E.W. Lane's lexicon, when they explain this verse, state it's in a
All right.
sexual context?
So my friend,
Because
Why
he's
is it in a
okay.
sexual context, my friend?
Hold on.
But you're not answering Leviticus.
Hold on.
You ran
Do
away
you
from the
accept?
Bible. The
Do you
Bible is
hold
a dirty
on?
book.
Do you accept Lisan al-Arab?
I accept Lisan al-Arab.
All right. So if we open right now
But what
Lisan
does
al-Arab,
find out from
if we
Lisan
open
al-Arab?
if we
What's
open right now Lisan al-Arab, listen. If we open right now
Yes.
Lisan al-Arab and we read what the interpretation, what the mean is, do you accept?
Yeah, what the interpretation of that verse is.
No.
Verse,
what the word mean?
No, to go to that verse, you have to go to Ibn Kathir. What that verse means.
Okay,
Because
in
that's
front
a
of
tafsir.
everybody, do you accept Ibn Kathir?
I accept Muqatil ibn Sulaiman.
No. You said
You know
Ibn Kathir
Muqatil
a
ibn
second ago.
Sulaiman?
A second ago, you said you accept Ibn Kathir. Do you accept Ibn Kathir?
Okay. Can I tell you why I have a problem with Ibn Kathir? Because number one, Ibn Kathir came 700
So
years
look what you
later. I'll
do.
accept it.
You mentioned first
No,
Lisan
my
al-Arab. You
friend,
don't want Lisan
my
al-Arab no
friend,
more. You mentioned to me an Arabic
my
dictionary.
friend.
Listen,
Okay.
you
Can I
mentioned to me
speak?
an Arabic dictionary. Now you don't want it no more. You mention it. You don't want it. You mentioned Ibn Kathir.
My,
Now you don't want it. So what do you want?
my friend, I'm giving you Zamakhshari. He's a linguist.
Okay. Do you accept the
Zamakhshari.
Zamakhshari?
I'll accept Zamakhshari. You see, Sam Shamoon 700
Hold
years
on.
later
Don't mention
state he
names.
had a
Don't mention
blowjob
names.
on your
Hold on. Don't mention names.
Okay.
So now listen. Here we go. This is Az-Zamakhshari. Are you willing to read it for me?
Zamakhshari on 60 verse 43, my friend. Zamakhshari on verse
All right,
43,
all right.
my friend.
All right, my friend.
Tafsir.
Okay, my friend.
What
Okay,
does
my
the
friend.
Bible say about
All
a
right,
dirty
all
girl?
right,
How come baby girl make a woman dirty, my friend?
all right. Here we go.
Why are you afraid,
I
my
will
friend? Are you my
I will
friend? Why are you
post.
afraid?
Oh, no, okay, hold on. I will post for you
You are
as
running
Zamakhshari.
away.
We can talk in the same time. I will post for you
Okay.
as Zamakhshari.
Yeah.
This is as
Mhm.
Zamakhshari. Open it for me and tell me
In
what it says.
Leviticus.
You mentioned to me as
Open it.
Zamakhshari and
Hold
you are
on.
a potato. Go ahead.
I can't see, my friend. I can't see. What does it say?
I gave you the link.
Open it.
I gave you the link.
Hold on. I need to go to my laptop.
Uh-huh.
Zamakhshari states, I'm going just like Leviticus states, a dirty woman. That's a Bible story.
Well, my friend, we will
That's
laugh at
why
you.
people are
We
running
will laugh
away.
at
Whenever
you
I
in a
ask questions,
second.
you run to the Quran.
We will laugh
Why,
at
my
you
friend?
in a
Why are you
second
running
because
away?
people will
You
see
can't answer.
why. Listen, potato.
Okay.
Go to Az-Zamakhshari.
Okay, I'm going here, my friend. Let me see. It says here the term junub, because look at it, states sexual intercourse. 54, 55, sexual intercourse. Look at it here. What does the word junub? It means junub. When kuntum madat junub,
What are you
after
reading?
sexual intercourse.
What are you reading?
Yeah, I'm reading here. I'm reading from my translation of Zamakhshari. The term junub
What
rendered by
translation of
me in a
Zamakhshari?
state
Hold on.
regarding.
I gave you a link. You claim you know Arabic.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to altafsir.com, my friend.
Okay.
The term junub in that verse
You said
is
at
derived from the word
tafsir.com.
janaba.
At tafsir.com have a Zamakhshari in Arabic, in English?
If one of you can I read, my friend?
Can you
If one of
can you
you
give me the link? Can you
comes
give me
from
the
a
link? Can you
place
give me the link? Can you
satisfying
give me
them.
the link?
I'm giving you the link. You the one you posted, you don't know what you're reading.
No, you said in
You gave me
English.
a
You
link and I'm
said in
reading from.
English. You said it's in English.
Yeah, in English. I do Google Translate into English because I can't understand Arabic.
Okay.
Okay.
As long
So
you
my
do
friend,
Google
and then it says
translation,
here.
as long you
Okay.
do Google translation,
Okay.
do you know what
Okay.
verse he is?
And then it says.
Do you know what verse he
Okay.
is?
Yes, I know.
Do
Verse
you know what
43.
verse he is
43.
explaining? Do you know what verse he is explaining?
Verse 43. Verse 43.
Are you
my
sure?
friend, verse 43.
Are you sure?
So yes, I'm sure. So it says. So let me say. So it says, as to the state metaphorically described as drunk, in brief, to any condition in which normal judgment is confused, and because the Quran insists throughout on consciousness and purity as an indispensable element, prayer is permitted only when man is full possession of his mental faculty. After, for example, sexual intercourse, the term junub rendered by me in a state requiring total ablution is derived from the word janaba, made a thing remote, and signifies one remotion from prayer because of immersion in sexual passion. Meaning that in reference to this verse, Zamakhshari is explaining that the lamas nutumun nisa is in fact meaning close intimacy
Let me
with a
show
woman,
everybody.
and therefore you in a state of junub.
Let me show everybody
Zamakhshari, my friend.
how you are a scam
No,
like your
so my
prophet. Hold on.
why is it that you are denying it?
Hold on.
Why are you denying it,
Are
my
you done
friend?
reading? Are you
I
done reading?
caught you busted
Just to
this
show
time.
you that you are a
I got
donkey.
you
You do
busted.
not know what you are reading. Just to show
Why are
you.
you swearing me, my friend?
Hold
I got you busted.
on. Here we go. This is
You see what
your
Leviticus 12 did to you.
your
You see what
website.
Leviticus 12 did to you.
Listen. This is Az-Zamakhshari, the one I gave you, you
Yeah.
idiot. It was not for the verse. You are a donkey.
That was on verse 43, my friend.
Hold on, here we go.
My friend on
This
verse.
is Az-Zamakhshari. Do you see my
I'm trying
screen?
to open up.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى حتى تعلم ولا جنوبا. That's what junub is explaining. Junub, sexual impurity.
No,
Junuban,
junub, it's after you finish sex. After you finish sex, you are
yeah,
done with
after
sex.
you
Okay.
finish sex.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, after you finish.
Now,
So in the
okay,
context, my friend, it's
okay, hold
talking
on.
about touch and finishing
Let
sex.
me show
So it
you.
caught you out.
Let
Now
me get you busted. Let me
I
get you
caught
busted.
you out,
Let me
my
get you
friend.
busted. Let me get you busted. This
You
is
got busted
Aisha.
by me, my
Hold
friend.
on. Az-Zamakhshari is saying, if you touch women or shit, and he is adding that if you have intercourse, you have to clean yourself.
Yes.
Exactly.
But
So
he's
if you
talking
touch
about
women,
intercourse
if
in the
you touch
context of
women,
la
if you okay, hold on.
nisa.
Listen. Just to make it more
My
simple.
friend,
Just
can't
to
you
make
see what
just
he's saying? I quote
okay,
you the
just to
sign.
make it more simple. Just to make it more simple. Is it true if a
He's
woman just walk
explaining.
by, if a woman just walk by, your
Can I
prayer is
explain
not
what he
accepted?
said?
Listen, is it
No,
true?
why are you running
Is
into
it
hadith now?
true?
We're
Is
talking
it
about
true?
Quran, you're running
Is it
into hadith.
true? Is it true that if a woman she walk by you
Yeah,
and or a donkey or a
yeah,
dog, your prayer is not
yeah.
accepted? Walk by.
That's the hadith. That is a hadith. I don't accept that.
Exactly. So now
You see,
listen.
after I quote
So
you from the
now,
Quran,
not
after I
only
quote you
touching
from
the
the
women.
Quran, you
Hold on.
went to
So women,
fake hadith. You don't
is in
accept
the
it.
hadith. Is in the hadith. So what?
But the Bible says the same thing. The Bible says even worse. The
No,
Bible says a woman is filthy.
no. This
Does
is not the
not
same
Leviticus
thing.
chapter
This is
12?
not the same
My
thing.
friend,
The women
Leviticus 12
there,
says
she
a
is
baby
giving a
girl.
birth. Hold
Okay, but
on.
how come?
Listen.
Okay, that is rubbish.
The
I say
women,
that hadith is
the
rubbish.
women there,
That's
she is
rubbish.
giving. The
Yeah,
women
yeah,
there, she is
yeah.
giving
That's
birth.
fine. That's
Here,
fine.
the
That's
women, she
fine.
did
Basically,
nothing. She just walked by, and Aisha, she
yeah,
said, "You made us equal to dogs and donkeys." Correct?
yeah, yeah. Yes. Can I explain?
Explain. Go ahead.
Can I explain? Can I explain? Okay. So if you, for example, look at Fathul Bari by the commentary of Fathul Bari, they explain it that some people, some of the classical scholars stated it was correct, and some later stated it was authentic, but those who say it is correct state that a woman passing by, if a man is tempted to see her, in that similar fashion, he's going to be basically distracted from forms of prayer. But you ran away from Surah 4 verse 43 where I exposed you.
So listen.
And where
So
is
no.
that similar to
So
the Bible
listen.
saying that a
I want
woman
you.
makes a man
I want
dirty?
you know. Hold
How
on.
come a
Listen.
baby girl makes a man dirty? All your viewers can see you're getting put out, my friend.
Listen. Is women in Islam?
Explain Leviticus.
Is women in Islam dirty or clean? In general,
They clean. Then clean.
give me a reference.
In the Quran,
Yes.
in the Quran, men and women are clean. They're equal. I can give you verses.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Here's it here. Hold on. They are equal in cleanness. Give me a minute, my friend. Just like we talk about I'll give you, for example, just like I gave you the Bible. I'm coming to it, Surah Nisa, and find something. Everything, men are equal. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute, my friend. 1 minute. You'll give me a break here.
All right.
It says here. So, for example, in
Where?
I'm reading it, my friend. I'm reading it, my friend, about the man and woman. وَمَن يَعْمَلْ مِنَ الصَّالِحَاتِ مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى
What does have to do with the clean, you stupid? Hold on. I said to you, give me a verse that women are clean.
No, can I answer, my
Give
friend?
me,
It says here,
give
whoever
me.
does, a
No,
man
this verse has
or a
nothing to
woman
do with women
does.
are clean. It says they will go to heaven.
No, my
They will
friend.
go to heaven.
No, it says
This is
here,
not.
it says here, a man or a woman who does whatever of good deeds and is a believer shall enter Jannatul Firdaus.
What does have to do?
Good in terms of purity, in terms of good behavior, in terms of being clean, shall not be wrong. But the Bible says a baby girl is dirtier than a baby boy. You can't.
All right.
How
So
come
listen.
the Bible in Leviticus 12
Okay,
says a baby
listen.
girl is
So
dirtier than a baby
you
boy?
fail.
How
You
can a baby
fail.
girl?
You
The Quran
fail.
contains such
I
shit
showed
like
you
this.
verse from the Quran says
contains
if you
shit.
touch women, they are equal to shit. And your prophet, he said,
No, it
if a
doesn't
woman,
say
hold
that, my
on.
friend. It says
I
about
will use your
it says-
analogy.
Can
I
I
will use
answer?
your analogy. When Muhammad
Can I
he
answer?
says, if a baby girl she piss on you, if a baby boy
Yeah.
piss on you, what is the solution? Go ahead.
The situation, forget that. The situation is hadith in the Quran. Does the Bible
So
that the
hold
baby
on.
girl?
So
Does the Quran say a baby
isn't
girl
it you
is
Muslims
dirtier
go
than a
by the
baby
hadith?
boy?
Isn't it you Muslims
the
go by the
Quran-
hadith, not by the Quran?
There are different categories of hadith. There's daif, there's
No problem.
sahih, there's
This is
mutawattir,
sahih.
there's
This is sahih.
mutawatir.
This is
No,
Sahih.
but even in Bukhari,
This
even in
is
Bukhari,
no
my friend,
problem.
there's Maudu in
Okay, no
Bukhari,
problem.
Surah 4 verse 70.
You don't
Okay,
even
Surah
know what
4
I'm
verse
talking
74
about.
said
You decide.
Sulaiman,
You
he had
decide.
sex, he effed
You
100
decide.
people.
Listen,
Even in
listen.
Bukhari, there's Maudu. Do
Listen.
you agree that in Bukhari there's Maudu?
You decided before you know what I'm talking about. You said there is
I
ranks.
do, my friend.
I will show you
Does the
only
Quran...
what
Okay,
is Sahih.
my
Hold
friend, my
on.
friend.
Listen, I will show
Does
you
the
only
Quran
what
say a
is Sahih.
baby
I
girl
will
is
show
dirtier
you
than a
only
baby
what
boy?
is Sahih.
Does the Quran say...
Listen.
Does the
I will
Quran say
show
a
you
baby girl is
only
dirtier
what
than a
is
baby boy?
Sahih. Okay, now listen. Here we go.
Does the shit in the Bible in the Quran
The
is the
shit
same?
in, and by the way, you're a prophet. He took a shit. You said there's a shit in the Bible, but your prophet took an oath in that Bible. Do you know?
On the same Old Testament. What Old Testament
Yes,
does there any
he
stand?
took.
Yeah, but there was
You're
no...
a prophet.
The
He took an
earliest
oath.
Old...
Now read for me the hadith. Read for me the
But the
hadith.
Old Testament
Read
never
for me
existed,
the
my friend, at
hadith.
the time
Read
of the
for me the
Prophet.
hadith.
The Old Testament canonization. I know the hadith.
Why? Listen.
I know the hadith.
I'm going with your logic. Why we have to sprinkle the urine of a boy, but we have to wash if it's a girl?
I don't know.
What do you mean
Water
you don't
should be
know?
sprinkled on the urine and the...
Why
I
you
don't
don't
know
know?
because
Why you do
I
not
don't know.
know? Why you do
I
not
don't
know?
know.
Why, what do you mean you don't know?
Because this is the hadith. This is not Quran. I
So
can't
what
explain hadith.
are you saying to
Does
me?
the shit
Okay,
in the Bible contain the Quran?
admit that your prophet is stupid. Then when he said that,
No, I admit that the hadith is stupid
okay,
because the
but
Quran
the
comes
one who
from the
said the
Prophet.
hadith, it says
Show me-
sahih. It says sahih. That means your prophet he said that.
Can I answer?
All right.
Can I answer?
Is it
If you
sahih?
can show, if you can show,
Is it
if you
sahih?
can show me that that is in the Quran.
Is it sahih?
Yes, Sahih.
I showed you from the Quran. I showed you from the Quran. You went to Az-Zamakhshari.
No, but my friend.
You went to Az-Zamakhshari. The Zamakhshari says if you touch women or you F women, the same. Or you touch shit.
No, but the Quran doesn't say. The Quran says if you have sexual intercourse with women and women the same time,
you are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar. Okay, let me go back. Where is the sexual? It says if you touch.
Why are you running, my friend?
Listen, you said
You
if
are
you.
giving me.
You
are giving me a grade of hadith.
Potato. Okay. If a woman in Islam she have her period. If a Muslim in Islam she have her period, can she pray?
If a woman has a period, she can't pray until she's ceremoniously purified.
Why?
Because
why she cannot? Why she cannot?
Okay, because number one, there's a blood flow, blood loss,
Uh-huh.
and that blood loss, the menstrual blood is viewed, for example, as a form of impurity. Just like when a man ejaculates, he has to make ghusl. When a man ejaculates, he has to make ghusl. Similarly, when a woman has a menstrual blood and it's got to do with a sexual period, she also have to have ghusl, then she can pray. So now, but the Bible says if a woman has menstruation,
when a woman she gave, hold on, when a woman,
the Bible says woman
hold
is
on,
dirty and filthy,
listen. When a woman she gave birth in Islam, how many days she have to stay away from prayer? For a boy and girl.
Until she's
for a boy and a girl. For a boy and a girl.
For both boy and a girl. Until she is ceremoniously making ghusl,
give me the reference. 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 Give me the reference.
The Quran does. There's no prohibition, my friend. After birth, there's no prohibition in the Quran.
No, you said to me in information. You said it's the same. You said to me. You said to me. You said to me. It is the same. You said to me. It is the same.
Can I answer?
What is the reference?
Can I answer?
You said to me it's the same for a boy and a girl. What is the reference?
It's the same.
Where? Give me the reference. Give me the reference.
There's no prohibition, my friend. There's no prohibition.
Give me the reference. 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 Give me the
answer. When a woman has a monthly period, she's unclean for 7 days, and anyone who touches
where
her will be
it says in the Quran, okay,
so explain how is that?
The Quran, where it says what you are saying, where it says that.
There is no prohibition. No, the Quran has no prohibition. There's no prohibition prayer,
But
my
no, you
friend.
said it's the
There's no
same.
prohibition
You
in the
said to me it's
Quran.
the same. Okay, hold on.
In the Quran, no, let me
If
answer.
I
Let me
show you
answer
that
you. Let
there
me
is, if
answer you.
I show
There
you
is
that
an
there
entire.
is, what you will
Let me
do?
answer.
What
There's
you
an
will
entire
do?
chapter in the Quran. There is an entire chapter in the Quran. Let me answer, my friend, which deals with prayer, which deals with Nisa, which deals with menstruation. In
All right.
all those passages, nowhere does it say in the Quran, not other books, that if a woman gives birth, there's a different time period for a boy and a different time period for a girl. Nowhere in the Quran is that like you find in the Bible,
No
where
problem,
baby
no
girl makes
problem.
a woman
But
dirtier for
isn't it
twice.
your
In the
prophet he
Quran, there is no.
adopt?
So in
Isn't
the
it your
absence of
prophet?
a
Listen,
prohibition,
listen,
my
listen,
friend,
listen,
you
listen,
can't
listen,
impose a
listen, listen,
prohibition.
listen,
You
listen.
see what I'm
Okay, okay,
saying?
okay, okay. When the
You
Quran says,
understand what I'm
when the
saying? And
Quran,
yet you
stop
haven't
talking, I give you time
explained
to talk.
Leviticus.
I give you time to talk. It's my time. When your Quran and your scholars, you mention as Zamakhshari, all Muslim scholars says, if you touch women, touch them, not if them necessarily. If them is not even a condition. If you if them, for sure you have to wash. But if you touch women, this is what the Quran is saying. إِذَا لَامَسْتُمُ النِّسَاء. You don't know Arabic and you claim you know Arabic. You agree?
Sexually,
Listen, listen.
my friend.
Now you mentioned to me as Zamakhshari. You mentioned to me Ibn
Yeah.
Kathir. You mentioned to me all Islamic interpretation. You said you accept them. Can we have a condition, me and you, that if Islamic interpretation is saying clearly, if we touch women, we cannot pray? You accept.
I accept from Zamakhshari.
Why you accept? Why you don't accept the rest?
I tell you why. Because Ibn Kathir came 700 years from now. If someone says Sam Shamoun gave your mommy a blowjob,
hold on.
Can we believe that?
As
It's
Zamakhshari,
700 years
what
later.
is the date of as Zamakhshari?
Zamakhshari is known historically as a linguist. So he had a better grasp of
He is
the
a
Arabic
linguist.
language.
Okay. But in the dictionary, you said to me, Lisan al-Arab, it means touch.
But Lisan al-Arab is not a mufassirin, you
But
see.
you mentioned that to
Lisan al-Arab
me.
is not tafsir,
Exactly.
it's a dictionary.
But
Mufradat is not a
hold on, guys.
dictionary.
Just to show you the
You see what
hypocrisy
I'm
of this
saying? There's a
Abdul. Shut up.
difference between dictionary and tafsir.
Finally, we got you. Says, listen,
Why?
guys, listen. I said to him, as Zamakhshari, why as Zamakhshari? He said, because he is a linguist. I said, okay, what about, but you said Lisan al-Arab. He mentioned Lisan al-Arab. He said Lisan al-Arab is not a mufassir, but Ibn Kathir is a mufassir.
Yes. But Zamakhshari is a linguist and a mufassir. Lisan al-Arab is not mufassir, he's only a dictionary. You see, Zamakhshari has got power of the Arabic language, which Ibn Kathir did not have.
All right, my friend.
You see what I'm saying?
Listen,
And why is it that
listen.
Zamakhshari explained 443 as sex, my friend? Why did he do that?
We gave headache
You
to
see, I got
people.
you busted
We gave
today.
people
I
to
got you
we
busted.
gave headache to people screaming. Listen, this is a screaming match. This is not a debate. So now listen.
Why you haven't answered Leviticus 12?
As long you admit,
The people can see.
you admitted that the Islamic scholars, they say if you touch women, that means it is a touch women. So in religion,
No,
if you
my
touch
friend.
women,
I didn't admit anything.
yes,
I'd never
if you
make such
touch
admission.
women, you are not allowed to have sex. If a woman,
Can I answer? Those Islamic scholars who say if you touch women, you aren't. They borrowed from Israeliyat. And the Israeliyat comes from the Bible, Leviticus chapter 12.
Wonderful.
Israeliyat come from the Bible. So the filthy, dirty stuff come from the Bible.
Listen, we can talk at the same time.
Ahmed Didat exposed it. You know Ahmed Didat? He was a powerful man. You never debated him when he was around.
All right. No, I challenge him. He died. He doesn't
Where
listen.
were you
Okay.
when Didat was around?
You mentioned Ahmed Didat. Everybody heard you.
Yes.
Ahmed Didat, he made fun of the story of Israel wrestling with the angel of God. Correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And died like a
What
dog.
the word Israel mean in Quran?
Yes.
What the word Israel mean?
Yeah. Now, who died like a dog? Who died? Israel died like a dog?
Listen, no, answer. What the word Israel mean?
Israel means one who wrestled with God.
So the stupid Didat, he made fun of the story in the Bible for the story of Israel, saying that he wrestled with God, but the stupid Quran took the Israeliyat. You said we don't accept anything is taken from the Jews, but
because
obviously
his name
the whole
was
Quran.
Yaqub.
Shut up.
Israel was a name that was given.
When Allah he called Jacob Israel, why he called him Israel?
Because basically he had a spiritual battle with God. And the
False.
Bible
Prove it.
takes it literally.
False, false,
No,
false.
can I
Prove it,
explain what
prove it,
Didat
prove
said?
No, no, no,
Didat,
no,
for
no, no, no,
example,
no. Prove it, prove it.
Didat
Prove
said,
it, prove it.
Didat said,
Prove it,
okay,
prove
if
it,
you look
prove it,
okay,
prove it.
I'll prove it,
Okay.
I'll prove it, I'll prove it,
Another
I'll prove
issue.
it, I'll prove it. In his debate, Arabs and Israel conflict and conciliation, Didat stated that from the Bible perspective, the Hebrew Israelites took this
Don't change
battle of
topic. Don't change
wrestling, like
topic. Don't
wrestling.
change topic.
Can
Don't
I
change
answer?
topic. You said that
I'm not changing the topic. That Israel was
Jacob, he
literally,
have a spiritual battle from God. Where we can find that in the Quran?
and then he beat God. How can
Where,
in the Bible say he
we
had
can find that in the Quran?
It's not in the Quran.
So you
It's
are
not there at all.
fabricating.
We
Okay,
don't
where
do
we
shit
can
like
find that in
How
the
can the
hadith?
Quran contain
Where
shit
we
that
can find
Israel
that,
beat God in a
guys?
wrestling
It is
match?
not in the Quran. Where we can find that in the
It's not
hadith?
this shit about Israel
Where we
beating
can
God.
find that in the
Israel
hadith?
beating up God. How can
Where
it
we
be
can,
true, my
you
friend?
said we cannot keep doing this. Listen, I'm losing my voice. So now where we
Yeah,
can
because I'm
find?
catching
You
you out now,
said
my
it
friend.
is
You haven't
not in the
understood Leviticus
Quran.
chapter
You
12.
said it is not in the Quran. Wonderful. Where we can find it?
We find it in the books of Israeliyat. We find the story of the wrestling match in the Bible where
No.
God beats
Listen,
up and he
listen.
gets assaulted by Israel.
You said that he have a spiritual battle with God. You said that. Okay, where we
Yes.
can find this story?
Yes. Well, when, for example, we have a situation in the Quran where Yaqub prays to God and spiritually cannot reconcile himself with his 12 sons, basically betraying Joseph, and he has that despair and that spiritual poverty and hunger
Where?
when Joseph is
Hold on.
betrayed. That is there.
Hold on.
It's there.
You
The
said
spiritual battle is in
that this
Surah
is a
Yusuf.
spiritual battle with God. So is that why Allah named him Israel?
That's one of the reasons why
No.
God named
Don't
him
tell me
Israel.
one. Don't tell me one. Give me the reason. Give me the real reason. Give me the verse.
See, if you look at this, okay, if I'm opening it, my friend, I'm opening, just like you've run away from this. If you look at Surah Yusuf, chapter 12, verses 1 to 111,
Okay.
it speaks about the fact spiritually how the children of Jacob, who God gave Jacob, he blessed him with these, who had become the different tribes of Israel. And those same tribes that God apparently blessed him with, they betrayed him by lying to him, putting Joseph in the well, and then selling him for slavery, hoping he dies, and then bringing a shirt to him, and then basically stating that, look, the wolf came and ate the son. And so what God was saying, he was in a sense that the spiritual struggle is found in Surah 12, verse number 17. When the father stated, they cried, oh Father, we went
I lost
devoured.
you.
And
Okay,
then basically
listen,
Jacob
potato.
is saying,
listen.
yeah. So
You stupid
how
idiot.
does that explain
You
Leviticus
stupid
12,
idiot.
which
You
says a
stupid
woman is
idiot.
dirty,
You
a baby
stupid
girl is
idiot.
dirty, my friend?
Do you
How does it explain
stupid
that?
idiot? This is what they did to him.
I
There's
put you. Your viewers
no
can see you me
spiritual
catching.
battle
I'm not
with
even a
God.
scholar.
Listen, you said you accept as Zamakhrashi for interpretation. Do you accept for this verse?
Which verse?
This verse you are reading for us,
Which verse?
chapter 12.
Yeah, which verse of chapter 12? Chapter 12 is 111 verses. Which verse?
The verse you mentioned to me about Jacob. Which verse is the one where Jacob he have a spiritual battle with God? Which verse?
No, that's from verse 1 to right up until the story where they come to him. I need to open the Quran where they ask him, "Our
What
Father,
one
why do you
two?
not
I'm
trust us
asking
with
you
Joseph
which
truly well?"
verse, which verses? Okay, which verses is the one where Jacob have a spiritual battle with God?
It's, I think, I have to open the Quran. I think from verse 1 to about 20, 23. Somewhere around there. The first part.
One what?
Somewhere. Surah 12, chapter verses 1 to 23. That story about Joseph being betrayed
just
by
to
his
show
children.
everybody,
But
just to
how
show
does that
everybody,
got to
just to
do
show
with
everybody
the
that you are a
baby being dirty?
you are a
How
scumbag.
that do
Read
with
for me
Leviticus?
verse number 1.
Well, why are you calling me a scumbag, my
Because
friend?
you
Your
are a
Bible is full
liar.
of shit,
Where
and
it
you calling
says,
me a
where is
scumbag?
talking? Hold on. Alif Lam Mim. You said it from verse number 1. Tell me Alif Lam Mim.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Alif Lam Mim is mutaqatta'at.
What does that mean?
Mutaqatta'at meaning only these are mystical verses. You cannot basically put a particular translation to that. Alif Lam
What does that mean? What does it mean? I said to you where it says that there is a spiritual battle. You said to me starting from verse number 1. Verse number 1 have nothing to do with any of that.
No, that is the beginning of the chapter. That is the
Okay.
beginning of
What
the
about
chapter
verse number
itself.
2? What about verse number 2? Nothing.
When
Okay.
they
What is
no
about
when
the
they
verse number 3? Nothing. What about verse number 4?
read
Okay, hold on.
from verse
Where is the
15 onwards. Read
spiritual
from verse
battle? You
15.
liar. Where is the
Read from verse
spiritual
15
Okay, hold on.
onwards.
In the
Verse
front of
15.
everybody,
Verse
I
15
am willing.
onwards.
I'm willing to stay with you for the coming 8 hours reading the Tafsir al-Zamakhshari from verse number 1 to verse number 23, as you said, and let us see if you
Yes.
will find anywhere it says there's a
Okay.
spiritual battle between who? Between Jacob and God.
And will you then explain Leviticus 12 if we go to?
We will go there. I'm just showing
But
people
you
how
run away.
stupid
In
you
1
are.
hour you
So
haven't
listen. Can you show me exactly where in the book of Az-Zamakhshari it says that Jacob was having a spiritual battle with God?
You have to first look at the
Nope.
Quran.
Listen.
And then
We will look at the Quran. Zamakhshari will tell us where you find this answer in Zamakhshari. You said
from
you
verse
accepted
15
Zamakhshari,
onwards, my
not Ibn
friend.
Kathir. You know what?
From verse
I
15.
in front of everybody, I challenge you to find
Okay.
me the spiritual battle of
Okay.
Jacob with Allah anywhere in any book. Otherwise, apologize like a
It's
dog.
in for example.
No, not
if you look
example.
at-
Give
if you
me the
look-
name of the book, the
I'll give
page.
you an example.
I will
If you,
put
for
it in the
example, look
screen.
at the
No, you are a
discussion, the
liar. You
tafsir.
are a liar. You are a liar.
I'm giving you
Give
the
me
tafsir.
give
I'm
me
giving
the
the
reference in the
tafsir.
Okay, give me the
I'm
reference
giving
in
you
the
the
tafsir.
tafsir.
Give me.
I'm giving you the tafsir. For
Give.
example, I've got you the 8. Can I read? Can I speak, my friend? You're getting very nervous when I'm talking. You're getting very nervous. Can I talk?
All right.
So, for example, I've got a book before you. It's got here the A to Z. I'm going to the tafsir, the A to Z of prophets in Islam and Judaism by Brandon Wheeler. And in it, they discuss tafsir, for example, in the Muslim, where the Muslim commentaries go and expand on the idea that
Until now, you are giving me a speech. You are a potato,
which,
as
for
usual.
example, states
Listen, what
that
book?
Jacob had a spiritual battle with God, and
Mr.
therefore
Spiritual.
God named him
Islam does
Israel.
not have
That's
a
in the commentary, my
spirituality.
friend.
Islam does not have a spirituality. To say spiritual battle, Allah is not a spirit. Allah is not a spirit. I ask you for a reference. Where is the reference?
So does the Quran say he physically wrestled? Does the Quran say he physically had?
I am asking you where it says in the Quran there's any wrestle.
My question,
where
it
in the
doesn't say
Quran
that he
it
physically
says
wrestled.
anywhere there's
It
wrestle
doesn't say
between
he physically
Allah.
wrestled with God.
Where it says in
Jacob,
the Quran, that Jacob have a spiritual battle with God. You said to me not in the
when
Quran.
He's crying, the comment. Can I answer, my friend?
Okay, you
when
said
Jacob
the commenter. Okay, which commentary and which
in
page?
Surah Yusuf?
Listen.
In Surah Yusuf, when Jacob is grieved by the prophets, by his children killing the son, and he's grieved and he turns to God.
Listen.
The Quranic commentators then
you are a big fat liar.
As a spiritual battle
show
with God.
me in the Islamic commentary. Okay,
the Bible
show it to
says
me.
that Jacob beat up
Potato,
God.
you
How
see
can
why
you
I don't have
Jacob
patience with you? Listen. Okay.
How can we believe Jacob
Potato,
beat up God?
stop talking. Listen, can you show me the reference for what you said? Which book is saying what you said? No, not in the Quran. You said in the commentary. In the Quran, nowhere it says a spiritual battle. You are making things up. So now,
does it say physical battle?
Zamakhshari and tell me, go here, give me the link. I will open it in the front of everybody, and we will read it together.
I've got a physical book in front of me, my friend.
Who need a physical book? I gave you a link a second ago. You were reading from there.
So the physical book here, Jacob said, for
example, listen. What physical book? You are a scumbag. Okay, listen. Guys, in the physical book, okay, where in the physical book it says what?
I'm reading. Inna dhahabna nastabiqu wa tarakna Yusuf inda فأكله الذنب وما أنت بمؤمن ولو صادقين. Then
listen. Abdul. People are dying laughing at your Arabic.
لكم أنفسكم أمر فاصبر جميل والله المستعان على. So basically, Jacob is saying that this grieving that has come upon me,
where it says that, where it says that, where it says that.
فصبر جميل والله المستعان على ما That's a spiritual battle.
Listen, listen. This is not about spiritual battle. Listen.
He says patience in adversity.
Okay.
Let me give the
So now,
translation.
listen.
Patience in
Sabrun
adversity
Jamilon,
and my
Sabrun Jamilon.
spiritual struggle is most
Mr.
goodly in the sight
Sabrun
of
Jamilon.
God.
Listen. Sabrun Jamilon.
No,
Okay. Listen.
no, let me read the
You
whole verse, then you
mentioned to
can
me.
go. Let me read the whole verse in the translation. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Don't force me
Let
to
me
kick
read
you
the whole
out. I'm
verse
losing
and
my voice.
translation.
Listen. Don't force me to kick you
Let
out.
me read the whole verse because I'm catching you out, my friend.
Okay, in front of everybody.
It
What
says,
verse you are reading?
for
What verse you are reading?
Okay, yeah, if verse 16, verse
16.
16 and 18,
Okay, in front
16,
of
17,
everybody,
18.
can you open for me as the Makhshari for verse number 16?
Yeah. See, hold on. Okay, I'm coming to it. I'm coming. But let
What?
me just finish it. Then I'll let you
Don't
speak, my
waste,
friend.
don't waste my time. Don't
Fasabrun
waste my time.
jamilun.
No.
Okay,
Open
I'll
as
open
the
it.
Makhshari.
I'll open it.
Open
Okay,
as the
I'll read it,
Makhshari.
my friend. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. Let me read it, right?
All right.
Okay, so here it is. First, let me read.
All right.
Let me read the verse, text, and what Zamakhshari says.
Uh-huh.
So in the verse it says, فَصَبْرٌ جَمِيلٌ وَهُ مُسْتَعَانُ عَلَى مَا تَصِفُونَ. The translation is, as I've got here, Jacob said, nay, but as to the happening seem a little count, but for myself, I have sabr, patience in adversity. In my spiritual struggle is most good.
Where
in the
it
sight
says
of
a spiritual
God, and it is
struggle,
God
where it
alone
says that, you
that
liar,
this is a
you
translation
coward,
that I may
where it
give me
says,
strength. Look at, see, okay, I'll give it to you. Yes,
where
Zamakhshari.
it says a spiritual
Apparently,
battle.
I'm reading
Where?
that apparently, I'm reading it here, the translate. Apparently, Jacob did not believe the tale of the wolf, but knowing Islam's envy of
You keep
Joseph,
saying, okay, you know
I'm
what?
reading from Zamakhshari.
Give me what you are reading as a link.
Nevertheless,
I will put it on the screen. Give it to me.
okay. Nevertheless, as is evident from Jacob's
No. Give me
expression
what you
of
are
hope
reading in this.
and
Give it to me. Give me a link. I will put it on the screen.
okay, so it's Surah 12, my friend, verses 16, 17, and 18.
No, give me
Surah
exactly the
12.
link you are reading. Exactly the link you are reading.
No, I've got the book, my friend. I've got the book and the translation
Okay,
of
what the
Zamakhshari
translation?
here
What
by
the translation?
Muhammad Asad.
What the translation you are reading? What
The
translation?
translation by Muhammad Asad.
All right, here
By
we go.
Muhammad.
I will open.
You busted
All
now.
right, I will open Muhammad Asad in front of you. It's in front of you, right? See it, Ahmed Asad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. Let me just go there. Muhammad Asad.
Where is the word spiritual there?
Yeah, where's it? It's here. It's here. But Jacob explained, nay, but it is your minds that have made.
Where is the word spiritual in the page?
I'm coming to it. But as for myself,
no. Where? Tell me where it says a spiritual battle in the Asad translation. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I've got here patience in adversity. After patience in adversity, my spiritual struggle is mostly good in the sight of God.
Where it says that? Where it says that?
In verse 16, it depends which edition you have.
Where it says in verse number 16, my spiritual battle.
Yes, sure. But Jacob's claimed, nay, it is your own minds that have made so terrible a happening seem a
Guys,
but as for myself,
anyone see what I see? People, do you see? People, do you see what I see? People,
in the sight of God.
People, do you see what I see?
Alone.
Where is the spiritual battle word in the sentence you are reading?
After adversity.
Where?
After adversity.
Where?
After patience in adversity. I'm trying to open it here. Let's see if I can get you. I've got the edition by Malaysia.
All right.
After spiritual adversity, patience in adversity.
All right. Where it says a spiritual battle? Where it says?
That's not Muhammad
Listen, you idiot. Where it says, even you, this is Muhammad Asad. I'm showing the screen. I'm showing the screen. I'm showing the screen. I'm showing the screen. First of all, you stupid idiot, just get out of here, you son of Muta. I lost my patience with you. You are a whore like your father. Nowhere here is speaking about a spiritual battle, you donkey son of Muta. Spiritual battle is when you are struggling with your faith. Here he's saying, have patience. And this is not Jacob talking. You stupid donkey son of Muta. I lost my voice, keep repeating where it says that, where it says that. Your Didat, not only he made fun of the story of Jacob, he made fun that God created the sun in Wednesday, which is in your book. Ahmed did that. He made everything. He made fun of the Bible. It's in your book, you donkey. And this is what you do. You say to me, we spend all those 20 minutes shouting, losing my voice, that there's a spiritual battle here. I said, where? Finally, he said in verse number 18, 17, I don't see it. Anyone see any fight between Jacob and Allah? Any struggle? Nowhere. You made me have a headache, you son of Muta. How deceiving you are. How lying.